I'm here to tell you, man, that true freedom, true independence comes through making sure that we are taking into account all of our actions as much as possible, the consequences that come from these actions, the reason why we are performing these actions in the first place. Where do those decisions come from? Where are they made? How have we learned to make them? What systems, what programming, quote unquote, are we accustomed to? What is it that drives us to approach life in this way? Every single one of us has developed a worldview, has developed a set of eyes, a set of vision that is how we interpret what's going on around us. Very few of us have taken the time to develop a vision, a set vision of what is taking place inside of us. Now, you and I can be very reactive at times because, man, we're used to just taking things as they are. Things happen, things come about, things take place, we interpret them, we go from there. Not yet being able to identify what it is that we use to determine what's happening in the first place. One thing I've learned since is that the information that's given to us, information as in what is our emotional state? Why is it that we're feeling the way that we feel? Why am I in a certain mood? What's happening to me? What is the information? What am I processing? How do I process these things? One thing I've learned about it is it's rarely something that happens without me or with me noticing. A lot of times it happens without me noticing. I'm almost going into like this automatic mode of interpretation, wanting to understand what's happening, not taking the time or having the tools to take the time to actually understand. Dr. Stephen Covey, one of my favorite books, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, he states, listen first to understand, then to be understood. What that requires is for us to slow down. And we can interpret that, we can take that statement, listen first to understand, then to be understood, and we can position it in a way where, okay, well, next time I have a conversation with somebody, I'm going to be a really good listener, active listener. Very important. That's absolutely, a great application for that statement. But beyond that, listen first to understand. Listen to what's happening to me. Listen to my responses. Listen to my reactions. Listen to how that information being given to me, listen to how that is interpreted. How's that processed? What does it do to me? What am I doing when I get that information? Because that's what emotions are. That's what this all is. It's information that's coming in. How am I interpreting that information? What is it becoming? Which is why we can say, no one can make me angry. No one can make me offended without my permission. Why is that? Because it comes down to how I interpret the information that I'm being given. So I need to slow down. I need to learn how to listen first to understand, then to be understood. Right? Before I respond, before I take hold of that information and move forward with it, I should understand what it is that's being given to me, what it is that's being communicated to me in the first place. Man, if that made any sense at all, and if you think that is something worth thinking on, I hope it is, you're looking for someone like myself who may be able to help you out. I'm a life coach. I work with men 35 to 50 years old, helping them gain confidence, achieve goals. If you think someone like myself can help you out, there's a link in the description of the video. There's a link in the bio of my Instagram and TikTok. You can schedule a 30-minute intro call with myself. And if you feel like we're a good fit, we'll go from there.